How we all doing? If you like reseller content, toy content, The Walking Dead content, please like, subscribe, comment. That helps out a lot. Previous episode of this show, we talked about a yard sale I went to, and I bought some My Little Ponies. And I didn't make a ton of money on it. I ended up profiting like 17 bucks on a $10 transaction. But the reason I bought that bag is because I absolutely hosed them on this. These are Walking Dead minifigures, and they sold them to me for $2 a piece. But they would make a deal if I bought more, so naturally I bought every one they had. So I ended up with what do we got here: 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16 for 15 bucks. Boom. And yeah, I think we're gonna do really well on these. So let's go through them. You can wax nostalgic about the show if you're still on board, and all the offshoots, or if you get off that crazy train like I did at some point. Let's talk about it. What I thought we'd do, which would be kind of fun, is I just put Walking Dead mini Funkos into the search parameter. I figured we just go through and just go in order because we got 2,300 plus of these. So first one we got is Lizzie Samuels. I think that might be like one of the daughters of Herschel. I think. I have not watched the show since it was airing live, honestly. So Lizzie got the cowboy boots. Yeah, it seems like it's probably one of his kids. So I got $7 for that. So the question is going to be, do we do lots of these? Do we identify what is rare and do that individually and then just do the rest as a lot? That makes life easier. If this is listed for 7, that may end up being the way to go because I'm not interested in selling all of these for individually $7. The post office gets most of the money at that point. All right, going down to we got another Lizzie. A lot. So who's this? Andrea in Memoriam. We got that. I believe so. I swear I saw handcuffs on somebody. Is that Angie? Angela? Andrea. I think Andrea was the love interest for a bit, if I recall. We got some handcuffs on her. I forget what happens to her. Honestly, I blocked the whole show out of my mind at a point. I got off after the Glenn incident. Was kind of no longer interested in the show at that point. So that one's a bid. Nobody's bid on it yet. I'm certainly not going to. Don't believe we have that guy. Another Lizzie. That's weird. Okay, we got a Rick Grimes. Do we got one of those? We do not. Another Andrea. I definitely don't have a Daryl, who I thought was the worst character on the show. Hands down. The least interesting guy on Earth. Nicholas. I don't even remember a Nicholas on that show. We don't have one of those. You know, like the Morgan, who I think was an excellent character. We got Lori Grimes. Nope, don't have one of those. We got Shane. Of course, we all know Shane. He ended up being in the Punisher show. These are going for small money. I'm just seeing if we got any rares in here at the moment. So Funko minis, there should be rare ones, and I don't know value wise what they're gonna be looking like. This will be selling quite a few for $90. So we got Maggot Brains Walker. You all know this memorable character. I have no idea if that was even in the show. Seems like it would be. Another Rick. Daryl with a knife, we do not have, I don't think. Tara. I think Tara. Yeah, she was like the. Yeah. She's the one that ended up being pregnant in real life, and they had to, like, not write her off the show, but, like, kind of make her not do anything and wear a lot of hoodies, if I recall. All right. Certainly made a lot of these. Of course, it was a heavily monetized show. Gareth. Not seeing a Gareth. A crawling zombie. You got Dale, who was an alright guy on the show. $8 on that. I wouldn't list that individually. Got a Glenn, which I thought would be worth more, honestly. So perhaps these weren't as good of a deal as I thought. I've sold Funko minifigs for quite a bit of money previously. I assumed Walking Dead would be around that. And that's the issue you have with yard sales, is you got to think pretty fast. You got to be light on your feet with this stuff. I don't think I'm going to anywhere near lose money on this deal. We got 2 of the dead Clara girl. Clara girl. What the hell is that? Because I thought that was Clara. I don't know. Whatever. Figure it out. Just trying to identify everybody. Denise, I don't remember that one. Golf club impaled guy, I don't remember that. Got Abraham, who was okay. Like, the scene of Abraham that I remember the most, because it made no sense at all, is when he's, like, first introduced and he, like, beats a man to death over a can of beans in front of his family, and his family just runs outside of the, like, supermarket they're hiding in and is immediately killed. And, like, the whole thing was utterly ridiculous that you would, like, murder a man over a can of beans in front of your family and then think that they were going to be, like, all about it. A can of beans isn't even, like, survival food. I don't think you have, like, more than a couple hours of calories in that can. Ah, that's what post-apocalyptic stuff is interesting about, though, is you can make up all kinds of narratives and then you can argue what actually makes sense. Gareth again. Got Sophia. Okay, that was the daughter I was thinking of that becomes a zombie. That was a pretty brutal scene. So we still have a few down here that we haven't run across yet. I don't know if not running across them makes them rare. Keep running into this guy and thinking I have him, but I don't. I have a guy that looks very similar with a handgun. Of course, with the style, you kind of lose most of what makes them recognizable. Okay, Deanna. Did I already put that one up there? Thought I had that. No, I do. There we are. Deanna, I don't remember at all. A dude with a W in his forehead. Why does that seem familiar? The Wolves? Yeah, I think that was like a really goofy faction at some point. The Governor, who was an excellent character. Alright, we're almost done. I'm down to a few that are not recognizable. I swear one of them was Michonne with a handgun, but we haven't run into it yet. Merle was a good character. So The Walking Dead In Memoriam was a series, apparently, because I have a lot of those. So I might do those all as a lot and see what we can get out of it. I guess that's the color variation on it. They're all a little grayed out. We're still not running into some of these. This is odd. Oh, wait, we got this guy, Bob. I do not remember this guy at all. Probably got shot or something. There are a few characters that were just abruptly shot. You never really got to know them. So we got, what I thought, Michonne Constable. I don't remember that at all. We got 2 of those. All right, we got 2 left that we haven't identified yet. Was Michonne a cop? Like, I thought in her bio thing that they did, she was just like a random-ass housewife. Unless this is something that happened later. When they're trying to rebuild society. Alright, we got Sasha Williams. Okay, I remember Sasha. Just it doesn't you don't really get a gender off of these because there's like no features to their face. I just thought this was a dude with a weird haircut. That's Sasha. That's another $8 one. Last one we got to identify is like the bloody dress one here. Do another page, otherwise I'll have to Google Lens it because I really don't know. Not seeing it. Looks like a wedding dress or something, and some goofy, like right around the time everybody turned, some scene they threw in maybe. All right, so let's just look at sold listings here. Would help if I did something with the screen that made sense. Get an idea what the lots go for, if any of these are outselling the rest. So we got the Sophia. No, we don't have a Sophia. I got that confused with something. And Merle has a lot. So a lot of 13 that went for like $40. I don't have all of those though. So yeah, I'm going to be doing a lot. I think that makes the most sense. That way the customer gets the most out of it. I get the most out of it. The post office gets the least out of it because they're fine. Post office will survive without me. Series 2. So I don't have any idea what series these came from other than the In Memoriam one. And I might just do those as a lot. Pregnant Lori. Yeah, so these are all selling about $8 or less individually. So what I might do is take out the duplicates and just sell all of them in one lot. We do that. What we got again here? Got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. So we'll put lot 14. See if Series 2 lot of 14, that was $50. We don't have most of these. We've got 1, 2. We got 2. Okay, so that ain't happening. Lot of 5 for 10. That's Series 3. We don't got, I don't think, any of those. Let's look at the In Memoriam. Let's try that out. We'll throw a lot in here and see if anybody's done that before. We got a lot of 3 for 20. I don't have T-Dog. Did that guy like leave the show? I forget. I remember him. Deanna, I have no idea. T-Dog, that's now familiar, but there were characters that just dipped, and then I think they ran into him later. I don't know. Sophia, I remember. Got another group with a Merle for 20. Yeah, why don't we do that? Let's find the list of in memoriams. That should be on the back of this box. Mystery minis. Super rare versions. Okay, so this is like our rarity chart. So we got Shane. He is the least rare. We've got Andrea. We have Deanna. Sophia we don't have. We have what's his name? Dale. We got, I thought we had that guy. We do not. So Governor over here. Try to sort these out by color, I guess. We don't have Lori. We don't have Glenn, Abraham. So we don't have any of the rares. This one was the rarest one we got, and it wasn't really going for anything. And there's 2 versions. That's odd. Unless that's a different character. Huh. Alright. So, as a lot of 5. Alright, we got a lot of 5 there. Shuffle these off. What I think we're going to end up doing is we'll do this lot of 5 in memoriam figures. And then I'll break the other ones evenly, and then I can put one of each of my duplicates in both lots, and we'll do 2 other lots. So let's see. We got the in memoriam figures, lot of 5. And we'll just go back and look and see what we can get out of those. So some of these we're going for 20. We'll look at what's for sale. Maybe that people aren't necessarily interested in this, or their pricing is already out. Like this is a lot of 6 for $38. I would be fine on 20. I think 20 makes sense, and I can always dial it back if I'm still sitting on them after a while. So this is a lot of 4 for 18. So a lot of 5 for 20 is a good starting point. And when you're reselling, you should go through and kind of just reevaluate pricing. I kind of do that now and again. If I'm looking for a listing, I will intentionally on my phone, which is the only way you can search your inventory as far as I can tell, I'll be vague and I'll put in like, if you know, I did Rainbow Dash earlier. I thought I had one listed, so I put Rainbow, and a bunch of stuff came up that had Rainbow in the name. And I knocked the price down on a couple of items I've had for a few years. Sometimes you list stuff and it's just a little excessive. Sometimes, like one of the items, I didn't realize I'd billed for shipping on it. I shouldn't have. I've been sitting on it for like 3 or 4 years, and it hadn't moved. And it's because I was charging for shipping. Now it'll probably go. But anyways, we got shuffle them up from a picture. But and we're going to do $20 on this. And after shipping, will probably be around there. Then we got another lot of Michonne, Clara, Bob, Governor, Tara. And that's a 5 count. I'm going to do that also for 20. get my mouse to cooperate here. And then we got another 5 count of Michonne, Sasha, Clara, the Wolf Zombie, and Maggot Brain Zombie. I'm going to do 20 on that one as well. And then we got one left, which is one that was flummoxing me. So I was trying to find out why this one wasn't popping up. And it's because it's not actually from Walking Dead. This is from a show called Supernatural. I sold these minifigs, and this is the reason I buy minifigs, is I sold Dean the Demon or something for like 15 bucks individually. So let's see if we can figure out who this is. So Supernatural mini Funkos. Looking for somebody with a bloody dress. There she is in the middle. Another one. So this is Fremont Girl. 1/12 rarity, so it's not really a rare one. But listed for $10. So we'll put in Fremont. I know nothing about this show. We'll see if it sells. I think I have some loose Supernatural stuff. If not. Okay, so there's my listing. I use this background so I can always find it. Dean Winchester. I sold him for 16 bucks. So $6 with free shipping. So not likely to sell solo because it's not rare. So in a group maybe. I don't think I have any other Supernatural stuff. I'll check real quick. I might make a lot. Yeah, whatever. We'll just we'll roll with it for now. Maybe I'll do a live stream at some point and I'll go through my backlog of stuff that's sitting here that I need to turn into lots to sell it. I've just been busy like taking in stuff and doing videos now. So the videos add a significant amount of time to my reselling day, but I like doing it. Something fun. So anyways, we closed out with 29 profit off 15 spent. And plus we had the other ponies where I spent 10 for 17, and then I spent $1 on something that I listed for 14, so that's about 7. So I got about 60 bucks out of 26 spent, which is fine by me for a quick side of the road yard sale. So if you like this kind of content, toys, reselling, Walking Dead, etc., like, subscribe, comment. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.